Hey guys, Hunger Harmony is here and she's back. Well, let's see how far I'll go. There has been a lot going on with me, especially this year, and particularly the end of last year too. I'll try to summarize what's been going on, and of course I'll give you the announcement what I'm gonna do towards the end, but I think you guys deserve an explanation, just a little bit, and it helps me know what I've been going through and what helps me just know the journey I've been going through this past months and stuff. So I'll be honest, it's been hard. It's been hard to the point that I just had no motivation whatsoever to do anything. No YouTube, no work, it's been tough. And I can pinpoint it to locations or pinpoint it to reasons why I felt so unmotivated and so just, I almost want to say dead, kind of here and here, because I just didn't want to do anything. Just had no motivation whatsoever. So I can pinpoint it to some things and it could be the reason, but I think there's definitely more to it. But let me just say this, that I really wanted to do videos for you. I really did, especially by the end of November and beginning of January. I wanted to do so many videos. I had these ideas, but I just didn't have it here, or the patience or the motivation to do it. I had the ideas, and I bet a lot of you guys have those great ideas you want to do, but you can never execute it because of lack of motivation, or you could even say lack of help. But overall, my goal for 2024 was to get a new job, get new motivation, and continue YouTube. That was the goal. And by the end of December of 2023, I had the idea of sharing something very special with you guys through a video I wanted to create. But time was not for me, time was against me, or my thoughts thought that. And my motivation just slipped away. And I thought, was it due to the reaction videos I had recently, all the negative maybe comments I've been getting, or maybe just not enough comments or not enough views? I don't think it was the YouTube mindset of wanting to get more likes or anything like that. No, I do this for fun. But of course, the ending of season 5 of Miraculous, I thought that could have been the reason why I was not motivated to do anything, because of how my reaction and how I interpreted the end of the video. Or end of the episodes and stuff like that, the finale, I am still hurt by it. But there's still so much that has happened after that I think also made me lose motivation and stuff like that. But I don't think it was mostly YouTube. It could have been part of it, but not the whole thing. So here's what I wanted to share. And it looks like I can't really do the video I really wanted to do because I just didn't have the motivation and I was enjoying the time I had. So this is very personal. This December, not this December, but in 2023 December, I was finally going home. As in going home to Hungary. I haven't been home for 2.5 years. Almost 3 years, almost 3 years. I was so happy to go home. I was thinking of making a cool animated video, making animated drawings and this and that. I wanted to do that so bad. But I just could never get down to it. I actually drew outlines and stuff, but didn't have the motivation to finish it. And I was really sad because I wish I could have done it, but I think I was very overwhelmed with work, where I was working. And that's why I didn't make it, or maybe I was lazy, or maybe I just had too much on my hands. These are things I'm going back and thinking through it, but I just think I was just not motivated and just depressed, to be honest. But I was so overjoyed to go home, fly home to Hungary for Christmas, to see my family, my home country, to see my friends and family from home. It was beautiful. I cried when I got home because the familiar smells and just the winter cold and just even snow, and I missed so much. And I just think I just wanted to enjoy as much as I could there and not focus on making videos and stuff like that. Just wanting to have a little vacation, just enjoy the people around me and the food. Oh my gosh, I scarfed down so much food, which made me gain a little bit of weight because I was missed the food so much. That's why I'm always hungry. But after that, I knew I had to fly back to the States to continue working, to continue going on with life. And when I got back, it was hard, but it was good to see some of my friends here in the States. And I got to see them and hang out with them and then go back to work. But I was determined by the end of last year, by the end of 2023, that I was going to get a new job, get a new start, that it's going to be just so nice and fresh. Just a fresh start, you know? Like, get my mind back into the game, do YouTube, blah, blah, like all that fun stuff that I was hoping to do. I've been trying to find a new job and I couldn't. And working at the job I was at just was so draining to me. I enjoyed it, like I love entertaining, but it just was so draining. And then I just caught up with other things that I just thought like, don't want to do. So that's why there hasn't been any YouTube videos uploading, because I just literally had no motivation, because after work I'd be driving back, so exhausted, just wanted to literally, after just long days of work, long days of drive, just get home, lie down on my bed, and just literally watch a show, an anime, anything, just to get my mind off of my day of work. And I wouldn't be motivated to do YouTube because I just didn't have that motivation. Just there because I felt lazy a little bit, or not lazy, I loved reacting. I like making this part of the portion of the video. Looking at the camera, looking at you guys, sharing my thoughts and sharing what I want to say, what I love, what I care about. But it's afterwards when I have to put the video together is the straining part, the draining part, that I'm like, oh, I have to do this kind of thing. But I do enjoy making videos, I do, but I just lost that motivation and lost that spark, you may say. Man, I thought I was gonna make this a shorter video. Nope. Sorry about that. But it at least explains a lot of things that's been going on, and I'm glad to share it. I'm happy to share it. But yeah, just coming back from home, I was coming back here, hoping to find a new job, and I haven't. And I'll actually reveal my job, because I actually quit it at the end of May, which I'm so grateful for my parents for letting me do that. But again, I've been looking for a new job ever since, but I just feel like I've been so busy, and anytime I did get like an interview, they said like, oh, when can you start? I'm like, in 2 weeks. I'm like, well, we need you to start now. I'm like, I can't. Like, I need to get the 2 weeks notice at my work and blah, blah, blah. Like, I had all these things happening, but overall, just, so many things just overclouding my mind, and I just wanted to rest. And that's what I think spent so much time, is that after work, I just rested. I didn't had motivation to look for jobs anymore because I got so exhausted of not getting the job or not getting this. So some of you may understand, some of you may be totally new to this, and that's totally fine. You'll one day get there too. Hopefully you have a better way of handling it than I did. But there's some things that during that time, during January, February, actually in February I posted that video, and you guys, that was the last thing I posted except for this, which is the newest thing. But that was like the last thing, and I had no motivation to do anything. But yeah, January, February, March, April, May, I was literally searching for jobs and just being exhausted from my current job. And I'll tell you actually what my current job is. I was formerly working at Universal Studios Hollywood as a ride operator at Super Nintendo World, which is why you may see that, I might have cut it off, but Super Nintendo World there. I actually still have the cap, the Mario Kart cap that I had. But yeah, I worked there, and maybe some of you may have saw me.
Bounce when she walk, then bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk. She shaking ass everywhere, ass everywhere.
Hey Mario Racers, this is your Piglet Stadium. Please come in and fill the room as we prepare your carts for the race. Woo! Please fill the room and prepare to race for the Universal Golden Cup.
Oh, she's awesome.
Again, welcome to Mario Racers. Please come in and fill the room and look at the monitors around. Lucky to your culture. What happened, buddy? Oh, no, not again, not again. What happened, buddy? What happened? Bowser!
drifting off. Like,
That's kind of what I saw online. Is they kept falling off. His jacket. Okay. Can we put it in the backpack or something?
We'll be opening soon, so thank you for your patience. Please stand by. Thank you for people in the front for not throwing your banana peels. I appreciate that. And thank you people in the back for not throwing your blue shells. I appreciate that. We do not have the budget to clean up after that. Thank you.
Film we'll
All
see.
right, racers, the doors are opening.
Yeah, here we go.
Are you ready? You guys can go in 3, 2, 1.
that's what she was saying in the car.
Let's go!
Are you excited?
Let's go! Racers, all the way in.
Janice! Hi, Janice!
Racers, please come
Yo, yo, yo! Let's go! Let's go! Amazing. Well done. Well done.
All right, please come in, guys. Please come in and fill the room.
Have a good time.
Please come in, guys. Please come in on the way. The doors are closing behind you. Please stay clear of the doors. The doors are closing. Please go to the right side of the room, please. That's where you'll be exiting, and there'll be an elevator waiting for you. Thank you, guys. Yahoo!
Weekend trips, excited
You
solo
can guess
trip.
which was my favorite line. Yahoo!
Whoa, cool. Amazing. Good for you.
All right, but this is my favorite. Welcome, Team Mario Racers. This is your big crew speaking. Please come in and fill the room as we prepare you to race against Bowser for the Golden Cup. Are you ready?
Yeah! Dang. Amazing.
All right. Up to a brief our team on how to steer, throw, and score coins as you race to the finish line. Please pay attention to the screens on your right. Lucky 2 will be there any second. Thanks, Lucky 2.
It's all good.
Almost done.
Universal, hold on to that team member forever, okay? And like,
Thank you.
older couples, like, yeah, we'll watch them.
Oh, you guys are great. All right, guys, before I open the doors, yes, I have the power to open the doors, so please listen. All right, so there'll be 2 lines for you to go to get your racing visor on your left and on your right. Please, we're on your left and on your right. Please stay with your party because we do not want you to separate.
Stephanie, I'm good. How are you?
Please stay with your party as your left or on your right. Thank you, guys.
April,
You guys
not a
put on the
lady.
racing visor. Please go on ahead to the line ahead of you. All right, are you guys ready to race?
Yes!
All right, guys, prepare to race for the Universal Golden Cup.
Yeah! Dang, so good. Give that person a raise.
Where's Wario? Need my Wario.
All right, racers, please come in. The doors behind you will be closing soon, so we'll make sure everyone inside. Please come in. And please be on the right side of the room. If you have small children who want to do a child switch, please also be on the. Welcome, Team Mario Racers. Please fill all available spaces. Thank you. And please stay clear. When seated on the right, please pull down your own lap bar. Bubbles will be on the lap bar, so please pick them up. Place them underneath your racing visor, and they'll clip right in. Again, when seated on the right, please pull down your own lap bar. The goggles will be on the lap bar, so please pick them up. Place them underneath your racing visor, and they will click right in. Right. The power up man is there to keep score and collect coins. When looking through the goggles, there'll be arrows pointing left or right. Be sure to steer your steering wheel in the right direction as the arrows point. If you steer in the right direction, you get coins. If you steer in the wrong direction, you get no points. When you want to throw your shell, look to aim where you want to throw it. Be sure to check your surroundings, because Team Bowser can be hiding anywhere. Again, answers are in one card. Work together to find Team Bowser. Be sure to hit Team Bowser to collect coins. Do not hit Team Mario or you'll get no coins. And work together to collect more than 100 coins to win the Universal Golden Cup.
Whoever came to Hollywood and stuff, but that's where I worked. And the drive to there was very long, and it drained me a lot. But I did like working there, except for the part when, actually now that I don't work there, I think I can say this, but like the guests, the people who went to the park just turned off their brains and were just like children. Like, people, do you not have a brain? Like, it's so obvious. Like, people did not have common sense when going to theme parks. I'm like, are you kidding me? No wonder poor team members there are like, get exhausted during the day because they're answering stupid questions that is literally right in front of their face. Sorry, that's a little rant that all my team members and team members at Universal understand very understand completely what I'm talking about. And some of you may like, what? I'm like, yes, people are stupid at theme parks. And it literally drives us to the edge of our patience. Like, we just ran out of patience so fast because of these stupid questions. And the reason why they're stupid, they're actually stupid. It's not like, oh, like, they didn't know or this. No, they're like actually stupid questions that I'm like, if the sign says right here, like, it just turn your head to the right, it's right there. Like, it's sorry, I'm going off the rant, but that also would exhaust me a lot with all the either stupid questions or just, even it happens, guests give you a hard time for no reason, or they're just entitled for things that I'm like, no, you don't deserve this, but okay. Sure, thank you for telling me it's your child's birthday and they deserve a pass, even though it's like 255 other kids' birthdays at the park, okay? Sorry, again, I ranted off, but you see what I'm getting at. Those things really exhaust a team member there at Universal, and it could be definitely at Disneyland. I won't be surprised if it happens at all theme parks, to be honest. But that just exhausted me all the time if it was a bad day. But what really exhausted me was the drive back. LA traffic is the worst. It made me go insane. But yeah, sorry, that's where I worked. So I was always exhausted because I would be working 8 hours, but I'd be almost there, almost 10 or almost a full day and not have time to make stuff unless on my day off. But on my day off, I'm like, I need people, like I need my friends. And that's what I got to do actually a lot. I needed my friends so much because I was feeling so lonely and so depressed that I hung out with my friends a lot. With my best friend and my best friend's family, Lily, they took me in like I'm adopted little Hungarian. It's really cute, sweet of them to do that. But I just spent so much time with them, and I just needed that closure after coming back from Hungary and just not feeling lonely anymore. So I still hang out with my friends. So that I spend more time like making time for my friends than making time for YouTube. So that's also, you know, like January, February, March, April, and May and stuff like that. It was crazy. But there's some things that I did enjoy getting into, and maybe you guys know about these things. But as you may have seen maybe in the background, I have made different things, which I was ready. Like that was my mindset of thinking, okay, I'm gonna do a fresh start, do a different decoration in the background for my YouTube channel. It's gonna be great. I did this in January. I had no motivation. Or did I do it in January? Dang it, I forgot. I think I did this in January, but I could be wrong. But I thought I did this so early on to prepare myself to, I'm like, yes, get into the mindset of making YouTube again, coming back. Nope. Nothing. Not even close. It's kind of sad. But I made it, and here we are. But I caught up with One Piece. Which was great, because I remember stopping because of, I mean, I already shared this in my end of the year video that I caught up with One Piece, but I actually caught up to the point that I'm like, oh, there's no more dub episodes, there's no more sub episodes. I'm waiting for the next manga chapter to come out every time, so like I know everything that's happening in the manga. So guys, if you're One Piece fans, let me know. I would love to chat with you about that. But I finally caught up, and I cannot wait for the live action season 2 and 3 coming out. One Piece live action. I'm so excited. So I got back into One Piece. Really happy about that. There's another anime I got into during these months, and I got obsessed with it, which is the Fate Stay Night series. And it's not just the 3 different episodes, it's also like the Fate Grand Order and stuff like that. Like, I got into it. I love it. I fell in love with it to the point that I couldn't stop watching him, and I tried to get my friends to watch it too. There's only one a Fate Stay Night I don't recommend, just Heaven's Feel one. That's very inappropriate. I was, oh my gosh. It's good, but I'm like, there's that scene, I'm just like, I did not expect it. Okay. But it's very gruesome. I did not expect it. It's good, but I don't recommend it for people 18 and under. I do not recommend it. Do not recommend it. But Fate Stay Night is 2006. Wait, is it 2008 or 2006? Man, I'm blanking. It's been a while. I got into Fate Stay Night during like February and March. Like I was really into that. I have my notes here. But it was just fantastic. And I loved it. And I love Saber. I love Shiro. I ship Shiro and Saber more, so I think it's the 2006 version. Is it 2008 or 2006? I am blanking. I am ashamed that I forgot. But overall, like, I prefer the first one over the Unlimited Blade Works. Unlimited Blade Works is good, but I prefer the ship in the first one than the other one. But I still like it, except for Heaven's Feel. I did not ship that. That was kind of, I mean, it went dark. The animation is gorgeous, but it's gory and dark and a lot of inappropriate stuff. So, like, you know, no one watch it if you're 18 years old or under. Do not. I don't recommend it. Actually, what else I was really busy about is I really wanted to focus on my future career, which was voice acting. My dream is to become a voice actor. And I started voice acting classes in March. And that's what I was busy of, getting those classes, trying to get those. And I got a bundle. Actually, it was for my early birthday, I think. No, it was for Christmas. My mom and dad gave me a little coupon of, like, they'll pay for the next voice acting class, which was really sweet. So yeah, in March I did a bundle voice acting class. I had so much fun. I learned so much too. And I just been trying to get that into my career. But it's been very hard, and again, I feel so alone doing this because I don't really have anyone who wants to do the same thing as I do, and it's a lot more fun when you have the same interests and goals as, you know, someone you have the same goals with. So yeah, that was really hard. So I'm trying to get into more voice acting, but again, I lost motivation again after April, in May, because I was not done with my job. I was still trying to find jobs around. I even went in person giving my resumes and stuff, and I'm just trying to find a local job because I can't work there because I'm not being financially stable working there, because I'm losing more money than gaining. So that's why I left Universal. But yeah, I was trying to get voice acting, but also cost money, which was not the best choice when trying to find a new job. But again, I was trying to find a new fresh start to get myself motivated to do things. And voice acting was one of them, but it kind of died down after April. But something did actually amazing happened. I got to meet a fellow voice actor. Why am I saying fellow voice actor? I'm not even at the top, but I met a famous voice actor, and I kind of broke down crying meeting this person. Actually, I'd rather just show you the video. I'm just gonna cut to it. This is by Pop SCV's Instagram account, so it's their video that they did, uploaded, and I'm in it, and I'm wearing like my Naruto shirt, but I met a famous voice actor, and I want you guys to find out through this video. So I'll see you in just a sec.
I think the way to go on this is either gold or green. Try to keep them like color coordinated, you know?
Yes. Green would be fantastic.
And do you want your name on there?
I want your name because you're the legend.
Just the signature? You got it. And you know, there'll be more Miraculous too. They picked us up for season 6 and 7, so.
I'm very much excited for you. The story I'm not 100% sure on.
You know, it's gotten pretty intense.
I heard.
Yeah. Let that dry, we'll take our photo.
Thank you.
You're looking for a fight? Come find me! Yeah! Okay, bye, loser! Minion number 1. We have to do one more thing. You ready?
Found it.
Found it! Found it!
Found it.
So yeah, guys, I met Bryce Papenbrook. It was the greatest thing ever because he's done so many voices. He does he does Shiro from Fate Stay Night. He's Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. He's Inosuke from you already saw. He does so many voices, and he does even side voices that I've heard even like in other major animes too. So like you hear his voice in the background sometime. And of course, he does Cat Noir. And I got him to sign it. If you saw in the video, I got him to sign my video, and you hear my voice crack at the end. Yeah, that's just me. Like, I'm trying to keep together, but I broke down crying with so much happiness. I was happy crying. I guarantee you guys, I was happy crying. It just, I never met someone like that. That's like meeting a famous person that you did not know who was famous until you saw, like, wait a minute, they voiced this, and I was just like, because the characters they voice impact the anime, impact the story so much that you know, you laugh, you cry, you empathize with them, like you just mourn with them, and I just, because Cat Noir is my favorite, I'm like, what the heck? I just met Cat Noir. I just met Eren Yeager. I just met Inosuke. I just met Shiro. I met Kiruto. Like, I just met so many famous, like, characters that I love. And I'm just like, it's this dude. This dude does all that voice. I'm like, I just started crying. So, as you saw in the videos, like, I was happy crying because it was a dream come true kind of thing. I start breaking down like that if I'm meeting someone who really impacted my like anime life kind of thing when I grew up and stuff like that. Like if I were to meet the voice actor for like Fairy Tail, like Urza, or even like the person who does Gajiel, or if I met someone who does Zoro from One Piece, or someone like all these different voice actors, I would start crying because I'm just like, you guys impacted my life with your amazing acting and anime. And yeah, that's a long story short there, not really. But yeah, that was something, and I got him to sign it. And it's still there. And if Christina Lee, oh my gosh, but the voice actor for Marinette, if she shows up, I'm gonna have her sign it. Like if she's gonna show up at that Pop SCV store, I'm gonna have her sign it, and so that I can have the two together. And I'm not selling it. That is just precious. That's just precious. And you can see it's a season 1 version. All the other seasons, I'm just like, hey, that's a long story. But yeah, that was a huge moment in my life, meeting Bryce Papenbrook. It was huge. It was really huge. And I hope to meet more amazing voice actors who, especially the voice of Zoro, Piccolo, Vegeta, like they're the same characters and stuff like that. I'm just like, I cannot wait to meet them. And speaking of Bryce Papenbrook, I have not seen the season 4 dub of Attack on Titan. So I finally finished that, and of course I cried because of my favorite characters dying, most of them. Well, the main 3, I think, but yeah, that was cool. That really hurt. I don't really want to spoil, but I mean, unless you already seen it, then I can spoil it later. But yeah, no, that was hard to watch because I read the manga. I already knew how it ended. I already read the manga. I just didn't see the dub of season 4 yet. So I watched that just to have a completion sake. And oh my gosh, that was crazy to watch in English, and it was just, that was hard, but it was great. Ah, the pain, you know? Love that. But yeah, and there's also something else that I got into that actually you Miraculous fans would be maybe surprised about, but so I got into a new anime, not Fate Stay Night and stuff like that. I mean, that was new, but this is something I never thought in my whole life that I would ever watch. Like, I could see the poster and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. It's just, looks cringe, looks cutesy, girly, like I grew up as a tomboy. Like, for me, Shonen Jump was the animes. I didn't like anything like girly, cutesy, anything, which is like, magical girls, yeah, like, nothing like that. Nothing. Like, I just didn't, I see it, I'm like, cutesy magical girls? No, like, that was not my genre of anime I liked. As you can see sometimes in the back, like, this is the genre I like. Shonen Jump, I love them. I grew up with them. But my best friend said this, that, you know what? This anime, I just want you to watch it. Just watch it for me, because I think you might see some similarities in Miraculous. I'm like, what? Are you saying this anime has similar things like Miraculous? She's like, no. I think Miraculous stole from this anime, and this anime came out in the 1990s or 1980s. And I'm thinking like, wait, what? And the thing is, with the whole drama with Thomas Ostruck, and it's just sad how his ego just skyrocketed and now it's just plummeting, because I'm losing so much respect for him because of his like Twitters, or what's now X tweets he has. I'm just like, dude, like, calm down. Like, I'm really disagreeing with his everything almost. Like, I'm just losing really respect for him. I still love the show, but I'm losing so much respect for him and his ego going like through the roof because of how like his Miraculous is so original and like blah blah blah. I'm like, it's okay to be proud of your work, but when you like put down other creators, I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, be inspired by others, don't dumb them down, kind of thing. I don't know, but just but my friend is like, no, you should, please, let's just watch a couple of episodes. And I'm like, and I look at the title of the anime, I'm like, you're joking, right? You're joking. She's like, no, like, I think you're gonna love it because it's like Miraculous. I'm like, this show is like Miraculous. You get it, okay? And this came out first. We'll see about that. I was ready for the cringe. And that anime, what it's called, Sailor Moon. It's freaking Sailor Moon. And I am watching with my best friend next to me, just watching it. I'm just like, this is cringe, but why am I laughing? Like, why am I enjoying? And this is the 80s or the 90s version. I forgot if it was the 80s or 90s version, but with Viz Media, with the better dub, which is funny because Marinette's voice actress is also in this one. So I'm just like, what? So like, no wonder it's like Miraculous. The Miraculous voice actor, Marinette's playing one of the girls. I'm like, wait, what? So it's like, that was a huge shocker. I loved it. But I'm just watching and I'm just like, I'm just like, what is going on? Like, Sailor Moon is amazing. And I'm saying this as someone who grew up with Shonen Jump. Like, I don't like the cutesy girl, but it's good. It was good. I mean, yeah, it has some filler episodes and stuff. That's quite normal. I mean, Miraculous has a lot of filler episodes that probably isn't really needed. But I'm just like, it's literally boxed. Like, this is boxed anime, like old anime style. Like, I'm like, this is Sailor Moon? And I'm like, what? This is a crazy amazing. And I'm just watching, and I'm starting to pick up the pieces. I'm starting to pick up the pieces of similarities of Miraculous in it. And the thing is, Sailor Moon was first. Which gets me to think that how much, like, I looked up on YouTube to see the similarities between Miraculous and Sailor Moon. No one has made one. And I'm like wondering why. Because there's so much. And I'm just like, Thomas Ostruck says his content may be original. If he says, I have not found this yet, so I could be wrong. Put in the comments if you know if I'm wrong. If he was inspired by Sailor Moon, because I don't remember ever hearing that. If he was inspired by Sailor Moon, I'll back off right now. But if he says his content, his Miraculous creation is so original, I'm like, I don't think it is, buddy, because Sailor Moon is better. And you kind of copied a couple of things from it. Like, I thought I was literally kind of watching Miraculous, but of course different with the blonde chick, but she also has buns, and she also has a magical being that talks to her that's a cat. In this case, it's a tiki. It's just, guys, if you have not seen Sailor Moon, I wholeheartedly recommend it. You Miraculous fans, watch Sailor Moon and see the similarities that it has with Miraculous. It surprised me, which made me a little bit not like Miraculous more, because Miraculous had potential, but they botched it. But everything that happened from season 1 from Miraculous to season 5 literally happened in season 1 of Sailor Moon. Like, very similar ideas. And I'm just like, and the thing is, Sailor Moon is better writing. Did a way better job. And I don't care if the animation is different or like Miraculous is better animation. Yeah, it has better animation, but story is also very important. And Sailor Moon, yes, it has a lot of filler episodes, but it has great stories and morals. I love Sailor Moon, and I am a Sailor Moon fan. I can't believe I'm saying this, but at the same time, like, it opened my brain, my eyes to so many things. And I rewatched Sailor Moon way more times than I think I rewatched Miraculous. And that's saying something. So guys, if you're a Miraculous fan, please watch Sailor Moon Viz Media. And it's funny because I'll give you a little hint. All the characters in Sailor Moon, like the Sailor Guardians and the best friends, like the main girls, you get an opposite of Marinette. I love it. Her name's Ray. I love Ray, and it's Marinette's voice, and I love it. But it's like she's a little bit more meaner, and I love her. And a lot of people hate Sailor Mars, but because people hate Sailor Mars, I'm loving Sailor Mars even more. Sorry, Ray is Sailor Mars, but I'm loving her even more, and I'm just like, mwah. I don't know. It's so funny. I mean, she's mean. I get it. She's mean, but I'm just like, yes. And Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Venus are my gals. They are my gals. And the thing is, I even got really attached to two of the girls, which is two girls I just mentioned, really emotionally. And it got really hard because when we got, I mean, I relate to Sailor Jupiter so much because she's tall. She's tall, she's strong. I'm not that outgoing like that as she is in the story. Like how she goes after guys, I'm like, I am not brave enough to do that. But she's a wonderful person. I love her to death. Like I would like fight with Sailor Jupiter because I think we're like best friend gals. Sailor Venus. Sailor Venus, I related to her so much because of her past. And there's a little more to it too. Okay, a little bit going outside. During my down depression phase, not being motivated to do things, I was hanging out with my friends, I was trying to recuperate myself, but my best friend introduced me to 16 personalities, which is like the Myers-Briggs test when you take and you find out what your personality type is. And I found out, well, I already knew this beforehand, but I knew this last year, but my personality type is ESFP, which most of you, if you know what that is, it makes way more sense now of me. But I'm an ESFP. I'm not as crazy as an ESFP, some people describe it, but I am an ESFP I'm very extroverted, very observant, well, I forgot the other two. But I know, like, I'm really high on those. Sometimes I will go back and forth on an ESFP and an ENFP. So my S and my N, like the NS, goes back and forth for me. So I can go back on it being an ENFP or ESFP. But I've kind of got obsessed with this because of a really cool YouTuber named Frank James. He makes so many funny personality videos, and sometimes like I watch it, I'm like, dude, like you totally got me, like an ESFP or an ENFP, like yes, I would totally do that. It's really funny. And my best friend, which is really funny because I'm an ESFP, my bestest friend is an INTJ. We are complete opposites, but we're the best of friends. Like how does that work? We don't know, but we work. She's my best friend, so I'm like, let's go. But, so to get back, now that you guys know I'm an ESFP, sometimes when watching anime, I would look up the characters that, oh, what's their personality type? So like maybe I relate to them or see how their character is. Like maybe this is why I like them. This is why. Turns out most of my favorite characters are ISTJs, INTJs, and ISTPs. Yes. INFJ. So, yes. I had to think about that a little bit more. But like my favorite characters, like Zoro is my favorite character from One Piece, ISTP. Like most of my favorite, like Saber from Fate Stay is ISTJ. I'm like, what? And I'm like, I love those type of characters for some reason. Like they're like my favorites. And ESTJs too. I'm like, what? But I find out that that because I'm an ESFP with Sailor Moon characters, all the Sailor Guardians, ESFP is Sailor Venus. And the thing is, when I watched her backstory for the first time, it's episode 42, I cried at the end because literally the same backstory she had, I had the exact same thing. I wish I could have live reacted with you guys watching Sailor Moon, because my friends were like so invested in my reaction and watching Sailor Moon for the first time. I'm like, why are you guys so obsessed with it? But I was in love with Sailor Moon, like watching the episodes, falling in love with each of the girls, and then like clicking with Sailor Jupiter and clicking with Sailor Venus. It's crazy. Though it's funny because Sailor Jupiter is an ESFJ, and I'm definitely not a J. I'm an EP. But it's kind of funny because like I relate to her, but there's some differences that I see. Okay, I don't relate to this with Sailor Jupiter, but her personality type is very similar. So I relate to characters with my same personality type, which some of you may know, like from Attack on Titan. One of my favorite characters is Sasha Brown. No wonder, because she's an ESFP. I didn't know that until I looked it up. I'm like, what the frick? So like so many things just like going on, and just obsessed with these 16 personalities and looking them in other anime. Like if you've seen One Piece, ESFP is Luffy. Apparently I'm Luffy, which is kind of funny because I easily crack up. I love jokes. I also love food. Like I love meat, but I'm not that stupid. Though if you let me like roam around, I might do stupid things. But I have the same personality type as Luffy. Crazy. If you've seen Fairy Tail, I have the same personality as Natsu Dragneel. He's an ESFP. What the heck? Not saying they're main characters. I mean, it's crazy. But with Sailor Moon herself, she's an ENFP, which is one letter off from me. So like I had some like same instances when Sailor Moon did this. I'm like, oh yeah, I would do that. It'd be stupid kind of thing. But like all the fun stuff. But with Sailor Moon, ending it with it kind of surprised me how similar things were with that, and I just was shocked, and I just almost want to be done with Miraculous because of how similar it is and how much I feel like Thomas Oster copied from Sailor Moon. And I know people are claiming that he also copied from She-Ra. I have not heard of She-Ra, but I'm tempted to look deeper into it to see the similarities there too. Because I heard some like instances of similarities with She-Ra, but I have not seen She-Ra. She-Ra's old. I think it's older than Sailor Moon too, so I'm like, whoa. But yeah, so that's my obsession right now with Sailor Moon and Sailor Venus and Sailor Jupiter. Like I love those two girls, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus. Like I bonded with them really well with watching the anime and just like loving their characters. And then when you hit episode 45, my heart breaks. So I will not spoil that because I want you guys to watch Sailor Moon. And this is coming from someone who watches Shonen Jumps, like no joke. I mean, I watched Miraculous. If you like Miraculous, I wholeheartedly recommend you watch Sailor Moon. I know there's a lot of filler, but if you look up online, looking up like, hey, I want to watch Sailor Moon season 1 with no filler, there's a site that actually someone did so you can skip most of filler and just watch the main story and with the main lore too. Lore is really important, and oh my gosh, I just can't believe how similar it is, to the point that literally everything that happens in season 1 to season 5 of Miraculous literally happens in season 1, but it's better. Okay, when I say literally everything, not everything, but a lot of main plots that happen in Miraculous happen in Sailor Moon. I'm like, what the heck? So I love it, and I love it even more, and I love to like nerd about Sailor Moon as much as I can. But I only got up to season 2, and my friends want me to rewatch season 2 with them, which is fine. I love that. And season 3. I have not seen season 3, so they want to see my reaction to season 3 all together with my friend group, so it'll be fun. But I already watched season 2. I want to say it's not as heart-wrenching, heart-gut-wrenching as I don't even think that's a word, as season 1. But oh my gosh, it's good. It's like a 2-part kind of thing. But yeah. All right, I thought this would be shorter, but no, sorry. I really tell myself this video is gonna be shorter, and I never go through it. I try. But the last thing on my list is that I finally left my job, and now, as you're seeing this video, I have no job. I'm trying to find it. With the time I have right now, I want to see if I can maybe make YouTube my full-time job. If not, still find a part-time job or something like that that help me pay for rent, and that I don't have to drive so long and waste so much gas, because gas prices are going up and down. It's just crazy. Can't really follow it. So that's my goal. So right now my goal is to continue YouTube, do more stuff for YouTube, and get excited about it. Even now, just now, right now, this makes me so happy. I'm smiling because I'm talking and sharing things that's going on with my life, and sharing things that I love and care about, which is a lot of anime stuff and other stuff. So like, it brings me joy. It's just the other part when I turn off the video. That's when I have to like edit it. great, that's gonna take even like 4 hours. Well, that's future me's problem. But yeah, but that's where I am right now. Trying to find a new job. Hopefully a remote job would be great, but to be honest, my end game goal, I would love to continue YouTube, love to do voice acting as a job, but it's really hard to get into. And if you're still watching this even now, I thank you so much for waiting till the end. But my dream is actually, I want to have a family one day. Like, I want to find someone, like find the perfect guy, get married, and have kids. And if I could do voice acting on the side, that'd be great, and that'd be awesome. But to be honest, it's really weird. Like, I really want to have a family. I could even give up on my dreams and just do it. And the thing is, like, it's a passion I have, but I'm okay with letting it go because I really want to have a family. A lot of people will say that might think that's really like, no, you should go for your future career. Like, I've been getting that, but I'm like, but I really do want to have a family. But I do want to find the right guy. That's the hard part. And maybe I struggle with this because the same thing with Sailor Jupiter. I am very tall. I'm 6 feet, or 182 centimeters. So for me to find a tall guy is kind of hard to do sometimes. But I'm trying to get up more into that. But overall, I do want to find, I do want to continue YouTube. Like, I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, that's just my life right now. Just wanted to share something personal. And thank you those who kept asking, like, when the next live reaction's coming out. And it's coming soon. Here it is. It's coming. I finally found all the episodes to Dragon's Rising Part 2, so I'm going to live react to that. I'm going to live react to, of course, the last of Season Sonic Prime. And I would like to do some other fun stuff, like streaming. I'd like to do some more video games. I'd like to do a lot more stuff to have fun and enjoy YouTube, and hopefully if I can make enough money off of YouTube, that'd be awesome. That way I don't have to find a new job. But I mean, I need a new job. I need a stable job that can help me pay for rent. But overall, I'm just trying to make it out there. So thank you guys for the support and for listening to me through this whole thing. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon, guys. When I'm gonna upload next, not 100% sure. I'm still organizing things on what to upload when and what, but no worries, they're coming. They're coming. So no worries. The wait will be a lot less, okay? Hungry Army is gonna be out now. Bye, guys.